Yeah, a lot of the different sort of elements were very apparent in the script, and then when they hired Peter Berg to direct it, that was a clear indication that they didn't want to make the typical superhero film. And when they hired Charlize Theron to play, the girl, that's definitely a message. She has an Academy Award, and usually, that's not needed in your typical superhero film. So they clearly wanted to do something different, hopefully better, and something that perhaps the audience is ready for, having seen a lot of superhero films. So while we deliver all of the things that one goes to a superhero film to see, there are other things that can perhaps, appeal to those that might not normally go. Yes, hopefully. There are some themes there that if you are old enough or inclined to look for them, it can be fulfilling for perhaps the more intellectual people in the audience, although it doesn't take away from perhaps a 13-year-old sitting there and watching all the fun superhero stuff. There are some themes that run through it that I think are valuable, and there are a few there, maybe even too many to get into now. Well, I like the role of the straight man in comedy. It's a necessary role. Without the straight man, the comedy sort of becomes the normal and therefore not funny. So unless you have somebody to bounce the funny off of, it doesn't really pop. And so I enjoy that responsibility. As far as working with Peter again, I was asked to improvise some funny stuff in the Kingdom. And I think he liked what I did in that, and asked me to come on to this film. And although it wasn't necessarily the funny part, it was the straight part, I think that he knew that there was going to be many opportunities for my character to react to what Will would be saying or doing. And even though the script was fantastic and there were many, many funny things for me to say in the script, Pete just likes multiple takes and multiple versions so that when he gets in the editing room he can pick whichever one worked at the time. And I was flattered that he wanted me to do that again, and I hope I didn't let him down.